I just picked up the new X52 HOTAS, hands-on throttle and stick. I've been playing games like Arma and Star Citizen for a while now, and games like that before those games came out. And I've always used the old like keyboard and mouse, which always worked well for me, and I never had a problem with it. But as I got older, you know, as those controls got more janky for me, like I hated having to press W. My plane would go full throttle every single time. I would want to be able to control the throttle. Some games are smart with utilizing that and just like making the mouse wheel the speed control, just like Star Citizen. I really love that. But other games where, you know, you just might want to have a little bit more accurate, you know, controls, like Arma, as I'm gonna play right now. This is more like a test and review more than like an unboxing or anything. I didn't think I was gonna do anything like this on this channel. This is actually my videography. This is the camera I use for like my filmmaking and videography and whatnot. So I use this camera a lot on my other channel. I never thought I would use it on here, but I just thought, you know, why not? Why not just make a, you know, little gaming review video? I've always been a fan of like simulation games such as Arma. So why not take it to the next level with, you know, a joystick and throttle control. I plugged everything in. The box only came with came with 2 wires, one attached to the throttle and one that you have to plug in. And with the joystick, you have to plug it in with the old keyboard port. Plugs in right back there. So, and it also comes with these little suction cups. I was putting these in earlier. I didn't realize they had them. I went through the box again. I was like, there has to be some way to mount your thing, even if you don't have like some sort of mount for it. But these suction cups, I guess they're not the best, but they get the job done. Like I can push it down and I can fling it back and it'll stay relatively well on the desktop. I think I would like to have it a little lower eventually, but this is my first time ever using it, so I don't mind having it on the desk. I know I have to set up all the controls, so that's gonna be a little bit of a hassle, but when it's done, it's gonna be worth it for sure. Hopefully. That's what I'm testing it here for. I also ordered the Tobii eye tracking. I'm definitely gonna use that for Star Citizen and Arma 3 as well. I heard of Track IR before of Tobii. Recently, I've just been seeing people recommend the Tobii a little bit more, probably because it's like an all-in-one solution. In the Track IR, I don't have to wear that headset thing. I'm not sure if they all come with that, but the Tobii is more of like a head tracking and eye tracking thing that plugs into the bottom of like, it's almost like a webcam. It looks like a webcam. I'm gonna mount it here at the bottom of my monitor and plug it into my computer, obviously. Mount it in the bottom of my monitor, and it should be able to, you know, read my head tracking and my eye tracking relatively well. I might have to cut my bangs off so I can see my eyes better. Probably do a test video for that as well and then incorporate this. I like the grip, I like the X52. I was looking at the other one from Logitech. I forgot what it was called by now. I think it's like the G923. I could be wrong. I'm gonna check, like 903, whatever. I saw that in Micro Center. I wanted to try and pull the trigger and buy it, but I was like, that one looks like a more like advanced version, and I haven't even started with joysticks and stuff before, so I thought maybe X52 was a little bit lower in price, so why not try that as a beginner? And it seems like a lot of the beginners are going for this one anyway, so why not, right? So I pulled the trigger, I bought it, and it came actually a day earlier than expected, so that's cool. It feels great, honestly. The dual spring high precision centering works very well. Has nice tension, doesn't feel too loose. This button is really cool. This makes me feel like a fighter pilot or some shit. Like, look at that. The red button glows up. Little like switch. That's cool. These buttons, not sure what they do yet, but I think you set these up yourself. And you got the thruster. It feels good in the hand. The other one that I just mentioned, it has this but split, and that was like kind of daunting for me. So I was like, you know what? I'll get the X52. It looks just as good. Probably going to be a little better for me, someone who's just picking up like a HOTAS. So honestly, these feel great. I'm going to set these up and play on Arma and see if I can fly a helicopter better than I used to, or if it feels better at least. So yeah, let's get to the screen. I'm going to set the controls up, see how it does. Ready for this? We're on an airstrip around here. Give it a little gas. Oh, good. On a taxiway here. We're on the taxiway. Dial back a little bit because Line us up here on the runway. Up here on the runway. Stop right there. Stop right there. Make sure our flaps are down. Put our flaps down. 1, 2. Put our flaps down. Alright. Back in the first person. And a little hand. It's controlling it in real time too, so that's me holding it. We're gonna give it full gas. Boom. Full gas with the flaps down. We're at 200. We're gonna pull up. At 200, we're gonna pull up. All right, pull up. We have flight. We're gonna put our flaps up. Put our gear up. Gear up. Jet is not as fast as the other one. I'll do it 360 after I take out my target. Possible on our target. Go to the water. Jeez. Oh shoot, they're shooting at us. The bullet's flying. Stalling. Taking 2 steps. Pull down the